archaeologists. I'm the Johnstruct. Welcome to the proximity. I'm having a Sherlock Holmes. The Awakened adventure. And I was quite tired the last time I played this, but I did manage to finally solve the mystery. Well, I mean, a bit of the mystery. Some of it. Let's continue. Solve more. It feels like there's something just waiting at the edge of perception. You know what I mean?
Are you stupid, Mr. Holmes? Stop loitering and go and do your job.
I shall do that very thing. There's a bird.
Stenwick makes his servant live in a tool shed. You think you know someone.
What's this?
Wheels picked up grass along the way. Kimahir's cart, I gather.
You're on the abductor's trail. Clue.
A strange substance. I have my suspicions based on the color and consistency, but would you care to hazard a guess, Doctor?
Apparently not, no.
Roy Soulsby. Could that be the name of our man? Well,
I mean, that's quite a clue.
But from the way it absorbs water, I'd say saltpeter. Then we're in agreement. Well done. A large pile of horse droppings. Many cigarette butts. Someone stood here for hours. There was a cab waiting here. Our abductor slipped in and then off into the night.
Missing one from here, aren't we?
Sturdy rope, professionally tied in a Portuguese bowline. This knot is often used by sailors to create a bosun's chair.
Fuck's a bosun's chair. Investigation scene unlocked, apparently. Need to find the wibbly woo to do that. Or was that in my mind palace? What are the notable features of the abductor? He has a wallet with saltpeter. Literal calling card? Obviously the sailor's not. He was kidnapped by a sailor. Particular knot, a spyglass, and the footprints of the workman's boots. They all add up to one conclusion. His abductor was a sailor. Where does the trail lead? What about the trail? Trail is not important to the trail. Ah, fine, whatever. It's Doctor is a sailor. It's not going to be that. It is going to be that, even though they. We now know that Kimi here's kidnapper is most likely a sailor, and there's wallet bears saltpeter residue, and that there was a recent saltpeter accident in the port of London. Everything suggests that to find the dude, we must head to the port of London. There's no time to lose. It's vital that we find a cab to the port of London immediately.
The Strand proved not so useless after all. The saltpeter accident, Doctor, do you recall?
The Port of London, of course. The footwear, the spyglass.
Indeed. We shall need to take a cab there.
You cannot return after leaving. Be sure to finish everything you wanted to. What else would there be? How can we... Oh, that gate was closed. Cheeky bastard game. No, there was stuff here, wasn't there? Why would I have anything else to do? Oh. Have a quick look around, I guess. Knock on this person's door.
Where to, Gav? The Port of London, please. I will show you where to stop.
Chapter 2, The Blood Red Knight. Port of London. Cool, I just needed to do a tiny bit more before I left last time. Never mind. We were close enough.
Mr. Holmes, what a compelling mystery we have stumbled upon. Perhaps I have the premise of my next novel.
One kidnapping does not a story make.
Stop! A black cat crossed before us. It's a bad omen.
I do not take you for the superstitious type, Doctor. Such things are mere fantasies, tricks of a feeble mind. One imagines a physician would keep a surer footing in reality.
Perhaps. Before the war, my time abroad was difficult. Once, I came across an Afghan, bleeding, who I could not save. He pressed a rosary into my hand. A gift, he said, so as to gain God's favor. After that...
Dr. Watson?
Yes, well, I shan't get into details, but sometime later I found myself lost in the desert. Dehydration set in, and things grew ever more dire. The man's words came to me. I said a prayer and placed the rosary on a rock. A gift to gain God's favor.
And you were rescued?
Yes. A detachment of British soldiers found me.
To whom I'm grateful. Without their diligence, you would not be standing here and I would not have this case.
I'm sure you have another explanation prepared, Mr. Holmes, but I think I shall cling to the occasional superstition all the same.
To each his own, Dr. Watson. So long as it does not interfere with my methods, do it. We must press on, cat or no cat. The question remains, why abduct Kimmer here?
Indeed. Sherlock can ask bystanders about a piece of evidence. Press that button to open the casebook and pin it. And then speak to somebody. Try it now with a calling card. I don't need to, do I? I can just press down? Yeah, I can just do that. Was it not the same? No, it's pinned. That's, yeah, I can just do it that way. Boss! Do you know anything about the disappearance of Roy Salisbury? He says nay.
ask for your assistance?
I think I can help you.
The man usually wanders close to the dockyard. Huh. Fair enough.
May I ask for your assistance?
I can't tell you because I don't know.
He's my favourite. On my way, John. It's a doggo. A dry doggo.
Help me, please.
I don't think anyone here knows the answer. You should ask someone else.
Help, Gavish missing for a week. Please tell if you see him. Ask Dio in the port to Shantytown. Red rag over the house entrance.
Could you help me?
It is a shame I can't answer your question.
May I ask you something?
I can't tell you because I don't know.
Shantytown. Let's go up a ladder. With a pig.
Oh, hardly a reputable establishment.
I've seen worse. Greetings, miss. I'm hoping you can help us.
We shall soon see.
I heard tell of a recent explosion in the port. What do you know of it?
Ah, yes. Something exploded in a ship's cargo hold. Caused a terrible blaze. The sky was red with smoke till morning.
Where precisely did it occur?
The ship sank near the third pier, next to the dockyard.
My colleague and I are seeking a burly man, above average height, with workman's boots.
Half my customers, then. Your description hardly narrows things down.
Are you familiar with a Roy Soulsby?
Roy Soulsby? I know the name, but he's not one of my regulars. My guess is that he works somewhere around here.
What do you know about this poster?
A foreign woman asked to put it up. She's plastered them all over the port.
Any clues as to her whereabouts?
None. It was hard to understand what she was saying.
Those chapped lips. My God. Vomit stains, morning sickness. Bit distended. A little too tight. I don't fucking know how you're supposed to know. Go that because the vomit stains.
Your clothes are already tight and soon they won't fit at all. How far along you?
I thought I'd hidden it better. How did you know? Are you a doctor?
In a manner of speaking.
He's not. He
No.
merely has the ego of one. I apologize, miss. Mr. Holmes is fond of his observations, but I am the doctor here, not him. Do you need any help?
I'm fine, thank you. I would rather not discuss my condition, nor let word of it spread.
Tickets to Oakmont. Karen. Oh. Would destroy pests of any kind. Collects the ask government. Where's the cat? I heard a cat. Do you know the whereabouts of Roy Soulsby? I changed my mind. I was like, let me out.
May I ask for your assistance?
No, sir, I've never heard of it.
May I ask you something?
I wish I could be of help, but I can't. Sorry.
Cursed mermaid.
Is this familiar to you?
I can't tell you because I don't know.
I don't know.
Do you know anything about this?
I'll be happy to help you. So listen to me.
People say that Mr. Soulsby may have gone to watch the ship that exploded yesterday near the third pier. Oh, that's...
May I ask for your assistance?
No, sir, I've never heard of it.
This place is quite large. Third pier.
Can I ask you a question?
Sorry, sir, I can't help you.
It's out of reach.
Could you help me?
As much as I'd like to help you, I know nothing about this.
May I ask for your assistance?
I don't think anyone here knows the answer. You should ask someone else.
Excuse me, just one question.
I can't tell you because I don't know.
Where's the wharf?
Could you help me?
I don't think anyone here knows the answer. You should ask someone else.
Can you satisfy my curiosity?
I don't think anyone here knows the answer. You should ask someone else.
Find the mood, mate. Shoo!
Are you Roy Soulsby?
Pardon me, sir. I am looking for Roy.
Not again. Yes, I'm Roy, but I can't help you find your uncle or whoever you've lost.
Now, what makes you think I would inquire about missing people?
You are the fourth person to ask this week. Just because I work at the port doesn't mean I keep track of everyone who comes here.
You say we are not the first to ask you about a disappearance. Do you recall anything about those who came inquiring?
I only remember the foreign woman. I didn't catch her name, but those are her posters hanging up everywhere. She has badgered me twice now, and I still don't know nothing.
And this woman can be found?
No clue. She was talking gibberish.
May I ask what you're doing here?
This is where the ship sank the other day. I'm trying to work out how we'll remove it.
Now, where was I?
Mini stamp ink stains. HM Cas. 5 average height. Is it? That seems a bit short. That's my height and I'm short. I guess people, I tell you what, I think that might be the average back in the day. Waltham Hillside pocket watch, mint solid gold. That's a lot of money. No muscle tone, not brawny, yeah. Yeah, he's not the abductor, sure. Customs officer. Well, like, we clearly don't know. Let's say he's a corrupt officer. Thief, I think, is an extra skill.
I shall take my leave.
What are you gawping at?
Have you seen this before?
My card? Where did you dig that up?
At a crime scene near Baker Street involving a young servant's kidnapping, I might add.
No. Someone used it without my consent. How else would it end up there? That boat explosion stopped most traffic coming into the port. Guess I'll be without work for a while.
Help me, please.
No, sir, I've never heard of it.
Shantytown.
Excuse me, just one question.
I don't think anyone here knows the answer. You should ask someone else.
Is this where I may find Dea?
You read the poster? Yes? You know where my brother Girves is?
Sadly, no. Well, not yet. Where did you last see Girves?
He worked at a, warehouse. This man, Roy Solby, gave him the job. He paid him a necklace.
Do you still have the necklace that Soulsby gave to Girves?
Girves left it near the, shrine. I tried to sell it to buy medicine, but no one wanted to buy.
I want to speak to Dea. Is she around?
Amma, my mother, she got sick after the fire. Big red smoke. She couldn't breathe, so I took her to the doctor. Now I am in charge.
How would you describe this Soulsby?
He was big and strong. He had a big scary eye.
Scary, you say?
Yes, like it was made of metal.
Don't go anywhere.
I miss Girves. Do you think he's okay?
This cheap pendant looks like silver, but it's only made of tin. No surprise the boy couldn't sell it.
It appears that the saltpeter explosion rattled the locals. Can't blame them for staying at home.
I should have helped Amma put out the posters. If she hadn't been in the smoke so long, maybe she wouldn't be sick.
So where is she now? Hang on. Local clinic.
satisfy my curiosity?
I don't think anyone here knows the answer. You should ask someone else.
I guess I'm looking for a clinic.
May I ask you something?
I don't think anyone here knows the answer. You should ask someone else.
That one's got a thing, so I think I'm actually just going to teleport back to the dude, because he looks for people, right?
Help me, please.
I don't think anyone here knows the answer. You should ask someone else.
Have you ever heard of a man with a metallic eye?
I've seen him even. Dirty Summers is the name. A nasty lout, with a silver ball in place of a missing eye.
I shudder to ask, but where does one find a Dirty Summers?
He likely signed on with a ship. I am not one to spy on others, let alone him.
I see.
My advice, keep away from him.
Cool. Teddy Summers is the kidnapper. It seems that Roy Soulsby could be the Summers accomplice. We should probably check.
What are you gawping at?
Mr. Soulsby, you know more than you're letting on.
What makes you say that? And how do I fit in all this? Sorry, you lost me there.
Mr. Souls...
And how do I...
Mr.
And how do I...
Mr.
And how...
Mr.
And how...
Mr.
And how do...
Mr.
And how do I fit in... So...
Mr. Soulsby, you know more than you're letting on.
What makes you say that?
A man named Dirty Summers was involved in
Sorry, it's being dumb.
kidnappings across London. He used your name as a cover for his deeds.
What? Really? That doesn't mean I'm involved, though. Boulder Dash. Sorry, you lost me there.
Mr. Souls. A man named Dirty Summers was involved.
What? Really? Boulder.
Mr. A man named.
What? Boulder.
Mr.
And have some.
Mr. So.
And have some.
Mr. A man named.
What?
What is Soulsby's connection to the crime?
Boulder. So.
Mr. A man.
What? Really? Boulder.
Mr. A man.
What? Boulder.
Mr.
I'm really
What makes
bad
you
at this section.
A man.
What? Boulder.
A man.
What? Boulder.
Mr.
And how to.
Mr. A man named Dirty Summers was involved in some recent kidnappings across London. He used your name as a cover for his deeds.
What? Really?
Your calling card was found at the crime scene. That's enough to make you a suspect.
You cannot be serious.
Give me one moment. Mr. Soul. A man named.
What?
You're calling. It's true. And that's before mentioning your gold watch. It's brand new and awfully expensive for a customs officer. Clearly you have found yourself another source of income. I'm sure Scotland Yard will be delighted to investigate further.
All right, stop. Look, it's not as it seems. I did not partake in the kidnappings.
I'm all ears, Mr. Soulsby.
Yes, I know Summers. He paid me to turn a blind eye to his business in the warehouse area. Just that. On my word.
You did not tell me which warehouse he used?
I do not recall, but I used red paint to mark unsupervised warehouses. Ought to be one of them.
What else can you say of Summers?
He's a regular at the Cursed Mermaid. Goes there with his crew almost every evening.
What for?
I don't know. I assumed just for a drink.
See if we can find those warehouses. I found the warehouses. Guessing that is the locked noise.
It's a large harbor. If our kidnapper is hiding here, finding him won't be easy. How can I help? I could try and flag someone down.
I'm of two minds of the open world. I sort of like that you're having to do the literal legwork, I do. But obviously, sometimes I'm just completely fucking lost. Like, I appreciate there isn't just like a giant arrow saying, there, that warehouse there.
anyone here knows the answer. You should ask someone else.
Can I ask you a question? I don't think anyone here knows the answer. You should ask someone else. Are you able to help me?
I wish I could be of help, but I can't. Sorry.
Well, it looks like there are only, like, so many large buildings in the yellow section. I do kind of wish that he would acknowledge, oh no, not this one, the door doesn't open or something. So I don't think I've done something wrong. Because I'm fucking terrible at finding things, I guess. Don't go into the water. Okay. Speed chemicals. Feels like going to be relevant later.
May I ask for your assistance?
Sorry, sir, I can't help you.
Like, in real life, I'd get a map and I'd mark them. And then I could check every single warehouse. Or you'd ask somebody, hey, do you know where all the warehouses are? Or, like, somebody who knows. And they'd be like, no, that's sort of unreasonable to know. And you'd be like, well, could you just sort of point at the nearest warehouse?
Do you know anything about this? Sorry, sir. I can't help you.
Right, I might talk to the dude again. There's clearly something to talk about. Well, actually, let's go to the pub.
Why do I have the feeling that you know more about Dirty Summers than you're letting on?
I have nothing more to add, sir. I failed to follow. Are you finished?
Why?
I. failed.
What?
I have. I failed.
Why do
I'm fucking terrible at these ones.
Sir. I failed.
Oops.
why do I have?
I have. I failed.
Why do?
I have nothing.
Enough. I have hard evidence that Summers was involved in recent kidnappings across London.
I'm not surprised. So what?
Okay, that's it. I didn't really follow the logic. The brain.
A customs officer,
Stash.
Roy Soulsby, testified that Summers was a regular here. You must know something about his business.
All I know is his drinks order.
If the lives of the missing do not concern you, then I would urge you to think about your unborn child.
Are you threatening me?
Nothing of the sort, but that doesn't mean that there won't be consequences for your silence. Everyone knows you happily served Summers and his crew. Should the police come knocking, you'll be the one going away. And none of us wish to see you raise a child behind bars. Now, spare yourself the trouble and tell me all you know.
Okay. Summers hired my private room. I think he used it to recruit people, but I haven't seen him in a few days. He paid me cash, so I paid him no attention. Nor did I touch anything inside. There's the key. Go and do what you will. Just leave me out of it.
Oops. Strong men needed. We need strong men. Okay, better write that one down. We might forget that one.
5 shillings. That won't go far.
Fresh scratches, deeply
Strange
carved.
symbols. I don't recognize them.
And that one is just an anchor. Invoice for sailcloth. I thought I was looking at food, but whatever. The job is to move crates in the warehouse area. As men in the pub. Very simple. It's testimony sailcloth. Hiring notice. In a warehouse holding sales, he was hired men for warehouse work, specifically to carry crates of sailcloth. The abductees could still be inside the warehouse, which should be marked with red paint.
Doesn't look like anything to me. Never heard of it.
What did you see of Summer's work here? He was recruiting people?
Oh, hello,
It's
Cathy
like
Claire.
the whole world came through my door. People of all creeds and colours, but always strong.
I might be
always
too late on that
tall.
one.
They seem like workers or journeymen. Beyond that, there's not much more to tell. I took his money and let him be.
And this lasted how long?
Several weeks, I wager. What can I get you?
Hmm. There's a clue here, or that's where I am. John, get out of the way! I'll visit the cat quickly. The cat does not have any clues. Ascovant. Need more notices.
The hairs on the back of my neck stood up.